All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Kakudash. This is part 2. I don't know, the video got cut for some reason. But let's keep reading. We left off on 13 or 14, I'm sorry. Where is 14? There we go. Sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirements of the law. Instead, you live under the freedom of Yahweh's grace. Well then, since God's grace is set us free from the law, does that mean we can go on sinning? And that is the Christians thing. That some of us who are former Christians, and if you get into it with one, it's all about, you can eat whatever you want and sleep with who you want. Absolutely and utterly carnal. From it to its core. There is no spirit. There is no light in them. All right. Don't you realize that you become the slave of whatever you choose to obey, right? So if you make your God your belly, if you make your belly God, you are going to partake in the destruction that everybody else is, these other heathen, namely these Edomite. Verse 17. I'm sorry. Finish 16. You can be a slave to sin, which leads to death, or you can choose to obey God, which leads to righteous living, and furthermore will lead you to the salvation that we seek, especially the things that are coming, the things that we're going to see. Folks may not think it's a game or may not take it seriously now, but they will soon find out that it is not a game. All right, verse 18. Now you are free from your slavery to sin, and you have become slaves to the righteous living. Because of the weakness of your human nature, I am using the illustration of slavery to help you understand all of this. Previously, you let yourselves be slaves to impurity and lawlessness, which led even deeper into sin. And right, the scriptures tell you sin is pleasurable, but for a moment, but there is always a recompense. Nobody gets away. And the Lord explains that in these scriptures, that you will eventually pay. Okay, and the beauty of the elect is that the sins are covered by the blood of Yahushai. And, the elect will be behaving in a certain manner, following the ways of Yahushai, right? Going back to the being under proper vibration. So let's just get 2 precepts to this, and then that'll be the video. Just something real quick. So we'll get to Matthew 6 and 24. And we'll keep it here in the NLT. Straight to the point. No one can serve 2 masters, for you will hate the one and love the other. You will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and be enslaved to money. Or in the KJV, it says serve God or serve mammon. And I had to make sure that thing was still recording. Okay, and in the last one here, we're going to get John 8 and 34. And then that'll be the video. Again, this was just something quick. But I wanted to, drive the point home as well. And again, John 8 and 34, we're going to stay in the NLT, and then that'll be it. And I pray, this is my utmost prayer, that you were edified. Okay, straight to the point here. Yahushua replies, I tell you the truth, everyone who sins is a slave of sin. A slave is not a permanent member of the family, but a son is a part of the family forever. Okay, so the Son sets you free, and you are truly free, all right? And if we walk in the footsteps of Yahushai, you will be made free. Again, you will sin. We will go off, but you got to pick yourself up, get back on the horse and keep riding. Keep striving for righteousness. Keep striving for perfection, all right? And watch the Lord work a mighty work for you. I can't tell you how many times he's done it for me, but do it on your own and you'll see. Have that faith, all right? Have that belief, have that discipline, and watch as Yahweh Bashim Yahushua makes a mighty work for you. A mighty work for you. And if you do it in something as, for lack of a better term, as small as this situation, you just wait and see what happens in the near future when shit really gets real. So again, I pray that you were edified. Shalom.